What's up, guys? Brian here. I'm on site, UPS parking lot, getting ready to start 4th shift. I know I don't look like I did 3 shifts, do I? Because I'm a baller. Anyways, you want something in life, you gotta go and get it. You know, nobody's gonna hand it to you. Anyways, I thought I would show you guys around the job site real quick since there's nobody here except for me. Oh yeah, check out my new microphone. Pretty dope right there. Road King. What's up, Tyler? Joining me right before 4th shift. What's up, brother? It is like 200 degrees out here. It is so freaking hot. Very hot. Let me show you my new CB I got up here. My buddy Corey gave it to me. I had to fix it though. I don't know if you guys can see it lit up or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna hop out and show you guys the job site. We're working for, we're doing the UPS parking lot at their warehouse. Here's one of the pavers and paving into. Basically, you back up to this thing right here. You want the end of your box like right about here on both sides. Make sure your wheels line up with those rollers right there. And then, you know, you just lift it up and dump a little bit in there and they're pushing you and you just got the brake on very lightly. And I mean like very lightly, like 1 PSI basically. So we paved all that today. This is the back of the paver. Basically all the controls and stuff, and then the, you know, those control the arms that come out that spread the pavement, a roller. I'm gonna show you guys a grinder over here real quick. These things are cool. So I think the problem with my drop axle, like I've replaced the shocks, I've replaced the tie rod ends, I replaced the tires. I'm gonna get the bushings done again, just to make sure, process of elimination, you know, see if that's what it is. The guy said the kingpins look fine, so that can't really be it. So I don't know what's causing the death wobble. Anyways, there's the paver for the grinder extended. This is just a small grinder. These plates right here, down here, those determine how deep the grinder goes. And there's a string right here. I don't know if you guys can see this string. That right there, you know, helps determine the height of the cut of the machine. Basically, the operator sits up there. Anyways, today was really crazy because we all got loaded, right? And then we got here and then the paver broke, right? There's like a motor inside of the paver. I don't really know how to explain it. They open up this hatch and there's this motor in there. I think it's like some sort of motor for something, I don't know. Anyways, 4 bolts were sheared off because they got loose. They came undone and it broke it right off. Anyways, the paver went down, so I had to go and pick up another paver from their yard. Well, basically, owner-operator instinct kicked in, right? And I get there and their trailer, you know, and this is something that I'm gonna tell you, but most guys aren't gonna tell you this kind of stuff. Anyways, hooked up, their airline was broken half. I had to fix that real quick. So I, you know, because of all the experience I had with doing my own airlines, I knew exactly how to fix it. Piece of cake. You know, basically it was our airline right here. So you just unthread these two, and there's a crimp ring in there. And I said to the mechanic, I said, hey, you got any of these new any new crimp rings? And he's like, no, I don't know. Or, you know, I don't think we have any of those. I'm like, what do you mean? It's just like a regular air fitting. How do you not have any? You know? But they didn't have any, so I took a punch and I put it on their vise and I flared it out without breaking any of the tabs off. And I was able to reuse that crush ring and fix their airline. But then their front axle on their triple axle trailer still wouldn't roll, right? The front axle was locked up. The middle axle was a little, like, it was sticking. You could tell it was rubbing on the brakes or something. The back axle was fine. So I was gonna adjust their brakes off so I could get the machine to the job site, because it's only, you know, half a mile away from their yard, thankfully. But they didn't have the right tool to adjust their own brakes, so they just caged the two brakes on the front axle, so we could get the paver here and there was like 6 trucks loaded with asphalt. So, you know, they're cooling down, and we had sat there for, you know, I don't know, 3-4 hours. So we finally got it there, got it here. The center axle was smoking pretty good when I got it here. But we got the paver here, we got everything unloaded, we got it all paved. So today, basically, I'm guessing we're gonna finish this strip right here all the way to the front, all the way to the back of the warehouse, and then we're gonna work our way that way around this warehouse. But I mean, it kind of depends on how many trucks we got, how many grinders we got. Am I averaging a week gross? What do you mean by that? Like gross paycheck, or gross like trucking income, or what? Also, it depends, like if I'm pulling, you know, quadruple shifts, you know, in a row or not. On a normal week, I gross, basically, if I work 5 days, I gross basically $5 grand, maybe a little under that. Probably like 4,500 is what I'm grossing per week. But if I work like a quadruple shift, like last week, then I get $7,000. But then again, you have to consider all the money I've spent in fuel. This week I haven't spent barely any money in fuel, like literally almost none. Like, it's been weird. Like, I've only spent like $300 this whole week in fuel, so that's really strange. Normally I spend, you know, 500 to $1,000 a week. Yeah, 500 to $1,000 a week in fuel. So on average for a month, my expenses are about $5,000. So that's what I've averaged for my first 3 months. So it could be different. I've had some crazy things go on, so, you know. The actual weight of my truck is 24,700. 24/7. That's how long I have to work too. Yep, no problem, Michael. Yeah, but so you have to think, you know, I'm grossing so much money, but at the same time, a lot of money is going out because, you know, sure, I made $5,000 in a week, but then I got to pay $1,000 for fuel. I got to pay a few hundred for insurance, you know, and then think of all the maintenance costs that are building up. You know, while nothing's breaking down, eventually something's going to break. You're going to have to fix it. Like, you know, I called 20 million places about my drop axle. This drop axle right here. Anyways, they knows what it is. It's either a Newell, a New Way, or a Watkin or something like that. Watkin Chandler or something. Drop axle. Anyways, it's really old. Nobody knows anything about it. I sent people a million pictures and nobody knows how to identify it. You know what kicks me is when I call them up and I ask them, I say, hey, I got a drop axle here. I don't know what it is. You know, I'm trying to identify it. They always say, well, did you look at the tag? What's the tag say? I'm like, dude, if I looked at the... I wouldn't have been calling you if it had a tag. Like, I mean, like they think like nobody looks at the tag. There's no tag, you know? Or I wouldn't have been calling them. Anyways, that's my little rant for the day. New to the truck is I got these nice LED backup lights I installed. Pretty clean install, I'd have to say, for myself. They're tilted down just enough so they're not in the paver's eyes, but they're tilted out enough where it illuminates where I'm backing up. Basically, Rondo, the money comes in as fast as it's going out. No, it comes in faster than it goes out, but sometimes it just seems like it goes out faster than it comes in. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain unless you know, have actually experienced it. Yeah, basically, you know, up to this date, I think I've made like 43 grand in the 3 months that I've been running. So I'd say that's pretty good for a noob, having never driven dump truck for anybody, never been in a single pit. I mean, that just goes to show, guys, if you want to live your dreams, if you want to live, you know, if you want something, go get it. Don't make excuses. Just do it, you know? Just go get it. Nobody's stopping you but you, basically, you know? And, yeah. I'm a little tired, but I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Oh, here comes my buddy Corey. This guy's a clown sometimes. He's cool, dude. This is the guy I bought rims from 7 months ago. And he's the one that got me pretty much started. Like, I called this guy up. Okay, yeah, he's got to do the air horn. I told him I was going to do a live stream, and here he is. He said he was going to take a crap on camera. I'm going to show you guys around his truck. He's got a nice truck. CNC. He's got an aluminum box, steel floor. Whoa, there's a post right there. Trying to scare me? Hey, say hi to my guy. Say hi to my viewers. I got 12 people watching right now.
What's going on, viewers?
This is Corey. Anyways, what do you want to say to him?
Ready for another beautiful day in paradise.
Another beautiful day in paradise. You guys heard it. Well, I'm gonna let you guys go. We gotta get ready for this next shift. Me and Corey are gonna probably BS for another 5 minutes before the shift starts. This will be his second shift in a row, I think, but it'll be my fourth. And I'm not working tomorrow though, so thank goodness. A good note. We're gonna go camping, Diablo Lake. I'll probably shoot some video up there. Just see that. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Don't forget to pound that like button. Yeah, he's doing good. Not as good as me though, because he just bought a new tranny. He just spent 10 grand on a tranny. But he's doing all right. His wife makes a ton of money, so he doesn't really have to make any money. All right, later, guys. I'll catch you later.